If you're going to do more marketing, you need more content. We used to shoot video and say, hey, this is a 30-second commercial, or this is going to be a 15-second spot, or this is long-form infomercial. Now I go and I shoot a long piece of video, knowing that it will be chopped up into 60s, 30s, 15s, 7s, 6s, etc., and used across every format. So when I think about how I produce, I am thinking multi-format on the channel at the beginning, not later. Saves a lot of rework. And so we have creative going into that. And there's also a lot of content, editorial-driven content, especially in B2B. So another macro trend, so video and how it's being produced, created, and leveraged is one. B2B is the other. B2B had been events and sales. And that was pretty much 70, 80% of the budget. Well, COVID changed that. We didn't have events. Salespeople couldn't call on people. Even today, you make an appointment to go see somebody, you're lucky they're in the office. Or you'll show up and they're on Zoom. And you're like, why did I just make this trip? It is hard to manage, which said, okay, marketing, B2B marketers are now going to be far more dependent on marketing. Marketing used to be kind of an afterthought. It was sales ops, and those marketing people. And the marketing people were there to collect the leads from the trade show. Marketing and sales are much more balanced. B2B marketing spend in the US is supposed to be close to $50 billion this year. So it's no longer an inconsequential, but as importantly, yes, experiential is coming back in events, but events are coming back hybrid. We'll do something online, or we'll do something offline and amplify it online by having some sessions that you can access over the web. So spend there. We are seeing a lot of spend on account-based marketing, lead nurturing, demand generation, which is basically search-based social and performance media. LinkedIn is a $3 billion plus provider of B2B paid social. So when you think about where is the money, a lot of new money has gone into digital. In the offline world, in the general budget, about 60% of total budgets are spent digitally and 40% offline. We're not going to see that type of relationship in B2B. In B2B, traditional, experiential, et cetera, will still actually be the balance of spend, because there is nothing like a face-to-face conversation to build relationships. But it won't be the 80% traditional and 20%. It's getting closer. It's just probably flipped from what the overall market looks like. And digital marketing, B2B professionals, we expect the B2B marketing we receive to be as good as the B2C marketing we're getting from the Amazons and the other providers. So there's been a change in how marketing is thought about, how lead gen is performing. Again, data, quality, consent, all of those, B2B was treated leniently in the first few years of GDPR, and certainly in regulation in the US, not so much. They're starting to pay attention. So we need the same best practices in the B2B world as we had in B2C, and they want the same level of measurability. If you're salespeople, you want to optimize the sales force, so you want to optimize the top of the funnel and nurturing a more complex decision-making process all the way through the funnel. So B2B marketing is growing up. It doesn't have the scale that B2C will have, coming in at about 10% of the market, but it's growing faster than the B2C market.